Give it to me.
Fleur East, welcome to Tutu. Thank you so much for coming in and visiting us.
Thank you.
So you've been on a whirlwind since the X Factor.
Yes.
It's been non-stop, so have you had any time off at all?
Not really. I think after the show I had a week off for Christmas. But then since then, it's just been crazy busy.
Yeah, I saw your performance on the X Factor. What was it like coming back to the show as a fully fledged artist in your own right? How did that feel?
It was scary.
Was it?
Yeah. I had a lot of nerves. Probably I was more nervous that time than I was on the show. You know, the competition was one thing, but then coming off the show, it's like the real world, you know? And you're competing with established artists and you've got to come back and be an example for the other contestants. And there was just a lot of pressure.
At what point, I suppose, maybe this is even during the show, did you feel like you were an artist rather than a contestant?
Just after the final.
Yeah.
Just when I kind of felt like I come into my own and I had a lot of support from Simon and a lot of support from the public, and it kind of gave me the boost that I needed.
Yeah.
And then as soon as Simon signed me to Syco, then I was like,
boom!
Ready to go. Let's do this.
Amazing. So how long did it take you to kind of get over the initial disappointment that you came second?
Well, I think, you know, there was a brief moment just after Ben's name was called and I thought, oh man, I've been in this competition for 10 weeks and ultimately you want to win, you know? But then I think afterwards I just hoped for the best, and then finally I got that call from Simon and thankfully he signed me. And here I am with my music out there, and it's an amazing feeling.
So you got to go off to America to record your album. So what was that experience like? You got to work with some incredible producers as well.
Yes, I mean, I walked into the studios and it's just like seeing plaques all on the walls, and, you know, working with people that worked with Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Alicia Keys. And it's like going into these sessions and thinking, I can't believe that I am here.
Yeah.
It was so surreal, but I think it really pushed me as an artist and a songwriter, and I developed so much.
So tell me about the songwriting process and producing the record. Like, how involved were you?
Very involved. You know, I kind of went into Syco and said, I'm a songwriter, I need to get in those sessions. So I've co-written majority of the album. And it was really important for me to kind of get my own sound in there so that when I'm performing, it's music that's actually true to me. And, you know, I love to entertain. So I wanted the music to be really uplifting and, you know, songs that I can really put a performance on.
So we've heard two songs from the album, Sax and Breakfast.
Yes.
And they're quite different. So is that an indication to what the album is going to be like?
Yeah, definitely. I think this is why it's important for me. For all the people that have pre-ordered the album, I'm kind of going to give them just a little taste of the album. So I'm going to, you know, give them different tracks to listen to beforehand.
I suppose, do you have almost like a bucket list now for the next year?
Yeah.
Like, right, this, I want to get a #1 in this country, here, here, and here. So
yeah,
what can you tell us?
Lots of aims. I think one of the biggest aims is to just get my music heard by as many people around the world, to do a world tour. That's like my #1 aim.
Thank you so much for joining us, and
Thank
best
you.
of luck with everything.
Thank you.